So it hasn't been long since I uploaded my last video, but the response to that has been awesome, so I wanted to say thank you. If you're new here, my name is Bella and I make all sorts of things. If you like making things too, or just like watching other people make things, I would encourage you to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at jinmadethis. Last week, my husband and I stayed at his parents' place and we looked after their dog for a couple of days. And while we were there, I didn't get up to any knitting or crochet, but I was thinking a lot about what I would like to make next. So for my next project, I'm thinking I want to combine knit and crochet. I think I'd like to crochet a yoke and then knit some sleeves and maybe a ruffled body portion. I've got a bunch of yarn over here, which I have collected over the past couple of months. I'm just going to run through it quickly with you guys just to show you what I'm working with. This is a wool and acrylic blend from Hobby. It's called Winter Glow. These two are Ophelia by Suick, and they're a wool boucle. This is a cotton and silk blend, which I got secondhand. This is a really special hand-spun blend from Magic with Zoo on Instagram. I'm not 100% sure what these are, but I think they're some type of merino. This one's a silk mohair. And these two are wool, the rest are wool and acrylic, and I got them all at my local yarn store. So this is the little swatch I made just to see how all the different colors and textures would work together. A lot of the yarn that I'm going to be working with today is secondhand, which means it's pretty special and I won't be able to get my hands on any more of it, so I need to be really careful what I do. But I've drawn up a little sketch of what I think I want the project to look like, and I know how I'm going to tackle it, so there's not much more to do than get started. So to start, you could do a chain, but I did a foundation double crochet and I did 70 stitches for my neckline. Then I've gone ahead and divided 70 by 6 and I got 11.6. So if you just round that up, that's 12. And since you've got 12, you count 12 stitches in and then place a marker, 12 stitches in and place a marker, and then do the same from the other side as well. So you should have 22 stitches in the middle and a total of 22 stitches on this side as well. But this side is going to be open because we're making a cardigan. So as you guys can see, I've already done my first raglan row. And if you look here, you can see that I've done an increase. So I did 2 double crochets with a chain in between. And I just did that in every space where the stitch marker was placed. So now for every row following this, I'm just going to do increases in every space where there's a stitch marker. And after I do the increase of a double crochet, chain 1, and then another double crochet, I'm going to place the marker in between where the chain 1 is. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I've got a nice little yoke. So I thought it was only going to take me one day to get this yoke done, but I've been working on it yesterday and then again this morning. It's now at the point where I need to split it off into the sleeves and the body. So I've gone ahead and crocheted up until my first marker, and then I'm going to do some foundation double crochets for the underarm portion. It's a little dark in here because it's winter, so I hope you guys can see what this looks like. But basically I've crocheted up until right before my marker. I'm going to go ahead and work a double crochet into the stitch, and then I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the bottom of the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull up 1 loop, and then I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2 like a double crochet, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and that completes my foundation double crochet. To do the next stitch, I'm going to yarn over and insert into the bottom of the last foundation double crochet I did. Then I'm going to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and finish it like a double crochet. And that gives me my second foundation double crochet. I'm just going to do this until I've got a good amount of stitches for the underarm. I'll show you what it looks like on me once I've finished it. It's okay if you need to stretch it a little bit to reach this back part because we don't want the body to be too wide, but you also don't want it to be too tight. So just experiment with the number of foundation double crochets that you want to do. I've got 8 at the moment. I'm thinking I want to do maybe 2 more just to make sure that it's not too tight. Once you've got all your foundation double crochets, you'll want to attach back to the other side of the armpit so that you get a sleeve hole. Then to connect into the other armpit, you'll want to go ahead and yarn over, insert your hook into the bottom of the last foundation double crochet, and then insert your hook into where you want to attach it to. So in this case, it's on the other side of the stitch marker. Pull up a loop, and then pull it through where you've got it there. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and finish it off like a double crochet. So then it's connected. And you can go on and crochet as normal for the rest of the row until you get to the other armpit, where you'll repeat the same thing. Hi guys. So before I show you how far I've gotten with the cardigan, I want to apologize for the quality of the video. I know it's not super great. I've just been using my iPad to film these videos, so I need to invest in some camera equipment at some point. But it's getting into the winter months here in Denmark, so it's starting to get a little dark, and yeah, lighting's just not the best. Here is the cardigan. I've gotten pretty far with it. I was working on it yesterday when we were at my husband's parents' place. I'm thinking I want it to be cropped anyway, so I'm just gonna do a couple more rows, maybe until it reaches like here. But I think I should be able to bang that out today, and then hopefully I can get started on the sleeves. So I have deviated from my original sketch a little bit. I've decided now that I think I want it to be a bit more fitted, so I'm just gonna crochet it. Also because crocheting is faster, and I would like to get this project done relatively quickly. Ever since we moved, I've just been feeling so much better about my ideas and the things that I've been creating. And so I'm really excited to, have these things that I've made that I can wear and that make me feel good. So I'm really looking forward to finishing this project. I'm so happy with the way that this cardigan came out. And yeah, I'm just having fun, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So before I get myself set up on the couch to crochet for a bit, I'm gonna go out and buy some groceries. We're actually out of milk, and I need coffee very badly, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab some. Let's go. So the body portion of this cardigan is complete now, and I need to start thinking about a button band. I tried picking up stitches and knitting ribbing with my needles, but I didn't like the way that looked, so I'm thinking I'm going to do some sort of a slip-stitched button band. I don't really know how to explain what I want to do, but I'll go ahead and show you guys how that looks. Take your yarn and make a slip knot. Pull the slip knot off of the hook, pop your hook through the first place that you would like to insert a stitch, and pick up the slip knot, and then go ahead and pull that through. And then what we're going to do, because we worked double crochets in each row, we're going to go ahead and do 2 slip stitches for each double crochet. So I'm just going to insert my hook into the edge of the stitch, pull it up and pull through. Then I'm going to move on to the next one, pull it up and pull through. The second one on that stitch, pull up and pull through. And then we're just going to keep doing this all the way along until we've slip stitched all the way along the edge of our cardigan. And make sure you don't pull too tight when you're doing this. You don't want it to be super, super tight. So once you've slip stitched all along the edge, it should look a little something like this. There might be a little bit of like a seam on the back, but you can just ignore that because we're going to be slip stitching on the front. So you want to go ahead and chain 1, turn, then you want to go back down the side of the cardigan, slip stitching in the back loop only. And when you get to the end, again, you want to chain 1, turn, and slip stitch into the back loop only. And you're just going to keep doing this
until you've built up a nice little button band. And later on I'll show you guys how to do the buttonholes as well. Now for the buttonholes, it's super simple. You just want to start chaining where you want to make your buttonhole. So I'm going to chain 3 because that's how big my beads that I'm going to be using as buttons are. So 3 chains, and then I'll skip 3 stitches, so 1, 2, 3. And in the 4th stitch, I'll slip stitch, and then I'll continue slip stitching along until the next button. So it's almost 2 o'clock on Sunday, and just to bring you guys up to speed on what I've been doing, I sewed on the little beads that I'm going to be using as buttons, and I also crocheted a little collar. I just used single crochet for this, so there's no gaps here. It's looking super cute, but all that's left to do is add on some sleeves, and I've decided that I'm going to knit my sleeves. I talked about that at the beginning of this video. If you want to recreate this cardigan but you just want to use crochet, you are more than welcome to just crochet the arms. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up stitches along the edge of the sleeve and knit them. So let's do that. Get these guys. Hi guys, so it's Saturday now, and I finished the cardigan and blocked it last night, and I'm wearing it right now, so I'm just going to show you guys what that looks like. Ta-da! It's so cute. I'm super happy with how it came out. I'm loving all the colors, and I think the 3/4 sleeve is super cute. I'm probably going to be doing that whenever I don't feel like knitting sleeves from now on. And it goes really well with my new earrings / stitch markers that I made a couple weeks ago. If you didn't see my Instagram post, I made a little reel about that. But yeah, so this is the finished cardigan. I'm so happy with it, and it was really fun to make. It was pretty straightforward, so that was why I was able to show you guys every step along the way. But I'm looking forward to making more crochet / knit cardigans in the future. I think the style of top is really cute, and I'm obsessed with the collar. And the buttons are just, yeah, they're amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to put out more tutorial style stuff in the future. So this is my first foray into that type of content. If you have any constructive criticism, I would really appreciate if you'd leave it in a comment down below. Otherwise, just let me know if you liked the video, what kind of stuff you'd like to see a tutorial for in the future. And yeah, I just really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for watching and liking and commenting. And if you're subscribed, thank you so much. It means a lot. Okay, that's all. Bye.